Okay guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. On this particular video, I'll be talking about the DAX index. Okay, so I actually trade this particular move on DAX index, and it's what I'm going to be explaining now. On the 10th of June, on the 10th of June, let's go to the Telegram channel. If you're not on the Telegram channel, please do it to check my bio and join. Okay, so on the 10th of June, I actually checked this particular trade out, this particular trade. So I have my sweep, my BS, my structural liquidity, and my investments. But I did not actually take this trade. Why? Because the day has not actually closed. This is actually my mitigation point. So I'm actually waiting for this market to close. I'm waiting for this day to close because some days they can actually take out these points. They can actually break these points because of this week at this particular place. Okay. So that's why I'm actually waiting for the day to close. So I actually dropped this analysis. If you check it on the 10th of June, and this is actually a daily time frame analysis. Okay, so now let's go back. Okay, so now look at what happened at this particular place. Let me zoom in. Look at what happened at this particular place. Let me zoom in clearly so that you can actually see it. I will got to zoom in so that I can actually see it. This is actually an order block. Okay, this is actually an order block that has been fed. This is an order block that has been fed. So it now turns to my breakout, which is known as my breakout block at this particular point. Okay. So as of when I dropped that analysis on the Telegram channel, when I dropped it on the Telegram channel, breakout block there, look at it now. So it has been mitigated. This candle did not close. I explain it. Look at it here. The candle did not close. So I was actually waiting for that candle to close. This particular candle now. I'm actually waiting for this candle to close, because this is actually my mitigation candle. I'm waiting for them to close. So if you look at it clearly, we now have a candle close. We now have a candle close here. So after having this candle close, what do I do? My time frame alignment. But before then, I need to understand my SL level, my TP level. Okay. So I now use my fib extension. I like using fib extension because I do more of Fibonacci and then my normal strategy. Okay. So what I normally do is having these points here. Okay, having these points here. I know market is actually coming to these points. No, this one. Let me zoom in so that I see it clearly. I mark the low, swing low and swing high. Swing low to swing high. Are you seeing it here? Okay. So I now have this particular point as what? My TP targets that I just hit as my TP targets. That's going to be my full TP, or I can actually use this external range liquidity as my full TP that I just hit. So now I actually know where the market is actually coming from. I know where they are actually going to. Where is going to be my SL. So my SL now, for my charts to look very clean, I already have this point as my low. Okay, I already have this point as my low. I have this point as my low, and I also have this point as my high. Okay, so I'll be using swing low, swing high to do so many things. I'll just pick my Fibonacci again. Now I'm actually looking for a sniper entry. I said it before. I like looking for, depends on what I'm having. At times I use 71%. At times I use 62%. At times I even use 88%. So that's why outside this thing, I need to learn more. So now I'm actually looking for a refined entry. Okay. So I actually have this like this. This is actually my game was this week. We talk about week entry the other day. Okay. So now I'm actually having a confluence at this particular point. My week entry and my fib entry. So time frame alignment daily to 1 hour time frame. So I'm actually going to the 1 hour time frame. To look for a good entry. Okay. So looking at these points carefully, look at these points. This actually a support based resistance. Have you seen it? Market has been respecting these points. So I'm going to be using this point as my entry. Why I'll be using these points? This is a breaker block here. Okay. So this is the particular candle that I take out this breaker block. So I'll be using this particular candle as my SI. I'll be using that as my SI. But when I'm actually dropping it, I actually delete everything so that my chart will look good because I'm done with the rough work. I'm done with the rough work. So this is this. You see? And where is going to be my TP? That particular point is going to be my TP. And what happened? Boom. Have you seen it? Market actually get to TP. As simple as that. If you want to use candlestick confirmation entry, you can actually wait for a candle to close. Look at it now. At this particular point, I keep saying it over and over. I don't trade dragonfly, I don't trade them at all. But having my Arami at this particular point, I can actually open another position here using this point as my SL. Okay. Then I'll be using TP1 and TP2. That's just how I normally do it. I'll not be using TP1 and TP2. We're using TP1 and TP2, which is I'm going to target the nearest liquidity area as I've said it before. Okay, so you have a structure like this. Okay, and market actually reverse. Here is going to be my first TP. This is going to be my first TP. Okay, but looking at this carefully now, I have this point as my first TP here. Okay, so that's just it. We are good to go. The next thing is to target my main TP. At this point, I can actually break even and secure my trade. Because one thing about trade, anything can happen. So you need to trade smart. You don't need to be greedy. And that just it. Market actually get to my TP target. Have you seen it here? I posted it on the Telegram channel. I posted it on the Telegram channel here. Have you seen it now? So that just it about GER30. That just it. My next video, I will just comment something. Make sure you comment on the comment section and do it to join our Telegram channel, because as you can see, I normally drop insights on all the trade. Have you seen it now? Normally drop my insights. I don't just trade. I drop insights. Just that setup with entry is mainly for my VIP journal. Okay, so do it to have a nice day. That's it.